What is up, everybody? It is your boy Mike Mills again. I know this is like the second video I did in 2 days, so yeah. So I'm trying to get a video out every day for the next couple days. Not even want to say every day, but I'm trying to get a video out for the next couple days before I eventually do end up leaving. So I want to have a bunch of videos set up. You know what I'm saying? But today I wanted to talk about real quick where I want to throw my money to. I know I've talked about this before when I told you like the plans of exactly what I want to do with my money now. Now that I'm not buying a house right now. Now with me saying that, it doesn't mean I'm not. If something comes up, then 100% I'll buy the house. If like a house falls on my lap, then yeah, I'm gonna go in and buy it. But right now, since it's looking like that's not what's going to happen, on this next couple tours, even though I have the money to do it all right now, but I'm gonna spread it out. But this next tour, I definitely, like I said before, I'm gonna throw more money into crypto and more money into stocks and ETFs and stuff like that. I do have a list of stocks that I do like regularly buy, and I added to it today. But for the most part, I'm sticking with stocks and crypto and just, you know what I'm saying, keeping it simple. I already have automatic payments set up to it. Or at least I have automatic payments set up to each of the apps. And I have to individually buy the ones that I want to buy. But for the most part, I have everything set up, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm doing that, and I know a lot of people, like a lot of business owners or whatever, say, oh, they hate the word diversify, but my biggest thing, if you're good at something, stick to that and build upon that. Make that your main thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to stretch yourself thin. But in where you're putting your money, you know what I'm saying? You're definitely good to diversify exactly like where you're going. Like I said, I'm doing crypto and stocks, and on top of the stuff that I have in my houses. You know what I'm saying? Am I starting another business? Maybe at some point. I did start this perfume business with my cousin, and like I said, the first time I went, it did well. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I had a goal for, I think I talked about this not that long ago. I had a goal to make, I think I said 1200 or 1300. And that was more of like my delusional goal. Like, okay, if I sell out of everything, this is how much I'll make. And I didn't sell out of everything, but I did make over $1,000 that day. I think it was 1,075 or something like that. So I reached my, you know what I'm saying, my real goal, you know what I'm saying, my overall goal for the day. So I was like, okay, that was more of a proof of concept for me to see if like I can actually make money doing that. So I am putting my money into like different avenues here and there, but this next tour for at least about 5-6 months, for the most part, I already have everything automatic, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. I'm more of aggressively doing it right now, especially when I get on the ship. I'll be a little more aggressive with it. But once I finish this tour and get everything where I want it to like settle at, you know what I'm saying, I can pull back a little bit, not be as aggressive, but still continue adding to it every month, you know what I'm saying. I kind of wish I was doing this when I first started sailing, when it came to stocks, because the stocks that I'm getting now, if I got it when I first started, I would it is what it is, you know what I'm saying. I don't even want to talk about it, but a lot of the things that I'm doing now, I'm like, okay, let me actually consciously think about like what is ways that I can further extend my, not just my money, but my income, different things, you know what I'm saying. And I talked about this yesterday when I made the video. Yes, me switching to a different company, I may lose out on some money, but it's not so much that I feel like I'm hurting myself, you know what I'm saying. I'm still gonna be able to maximize what I'm trying to do. As long as I'm able to accomplish the specific things that I'm trying to do, then I'm good. And if all else fails, I will switch back if I have to. You know what I'm saying? If I have to, I'll switch. But if not, if I like where I'm at, then I'm sticking where I end up going. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, but that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. Like, specifically, I want to tell you guys, if you decide whether you become a merchant mariner or whatever position you decide to do, whether it be a job or if you want to start a business, you know what I'm saying. And there's nothing wrong if you don't want to start your own business, if you don't want to end up owning your own thing, you want to work for someone, just collect a check, be able to take care of your life, you know what I'm saying, family, whatever, there's nothing wrong with that. I have nothing against that. But for me, I'm the type of person that I don't want to be told what to do for the rest of my life. Not even saying it like in such a negative way, but more of like, I want to be my own boss at some point, like fully my own boss at some point. This is one of the ways that I'm trying to get it accomplished, you know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, of course it'd be great if if the housing market wasn't so crazy and I was able to buy, like if we had like 2017, 18, 19 numbers, you know what I'm saying, everything pre-2020 numbers. If the housing market was like that, I know for a fact I'd already be at house number 5 for myself. But unfortunately the market is still high. I do see that it's trending down, but nonetheless, this is something I've realized I can focus on now that I know I'm not, more than likely not buying a house. I can focus on like building these other things that I don't say neglecting, but I wasn't taking serious at the time, that I wish I did, you know what I'm saying? I think I made a video about it not that long ago when I first heard about Bitcoin. The first time somebody really sat me down and talked to me about it was in 2016. And I told myself I was gonna buy it, you know what I'm saying? $3,000 worth. I said I was initially gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna throw $3,000 into it and then think nothing of it until whatever. I just never did that. And as I said, that $3,000 is now worth $775,000. And let's say I did do the 3,000 and I kept adding the initial investment of 3,000 in 2016, and then even if I just did $100 a month in only Bitcoin, from then on to now, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what the number would be, but that is something that I don't want to say I regret, but it's more of like, it's a missed opportunity that was presented to me and I just didn't take it, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, I'm gonna do everything that I know that I should do, you know what I'm saying, that can help me, you know, and just keep building upon it. It may not, something like that may not happen again, you know what I'm saying, but I at least want to put myself in a position to where if something were to happen like that again, I'm willing to take the risk, you know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it wasn't so much that I didn't want to take the risk. It was more of I was just being lazy towards it. It wasn't like, oh, I'm scared to do it. I just was too lazy to do it. Like, I was already planning on doing it. I just was like, oh, I'll download the app later. Oh, I'll make an account some other time. And that other time never came. So I'm trying to get on top of things now, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do now. But that's just, maybe it's because I'm getting a little older. Maybe it's like I'm looking at like opportunities that I missed that was truly presented to me and I didn't take advantage of it, you know what I'm saying? And so now I'm trying to like I don't say any opportunity because I'm not dumb. Like the trucking business that I did have, I did jump at it, and I think that was because I just was like, I was so ready to have something of my own, you know what I'm saying? I had just bought a house. I was like, oh yeah, money's good there, or I'm making money there, let me see if I can make money here. Like I was so ready to make like money, you know, and I could have easily did smaller investments here and there that would have blew that money out the water, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, now I'm like, let me consciously think of like the things that is profitable for me and beneficial for me, not just like, oh, I'm not sitting there like, oh yeah, I just want to get rich super fast and that. No, I understand it's going to take time, because that was 2016. That was almost 10 years ago. It was 9 years ago, and I probably wouldn't have saw the real benefits until right now. Well, technically I would have saw it fast, but let's just say I forgot about it and I remembered now. The benefits of it would have been vastly different, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm relaying to you guys, if you ever find yourself in a position to be able to take advantage of an opportunity, do it. Even if it's like something small, you know what I'm saying? Even if I just did $100 that day, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe it wouldn't have been the amount that it is now, but it still would have been an opportunity that I could have easily taken. You know what I'm saying? $100 is essentially nothing. $3,000 was essentially nothing at that point too. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't say I wish, because who knows what I've done if I did do it, but now I'm like, I more wish that I was more conscious of the opportunities that was always presented to me. You know what I'm saying? And I want to take more advantage of that. So that I think the best way to put myself in a position is to actively start setting your things up, so where if the opportunity does arise, you're like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like putting my money into crypto, putting my money into stocks, while on top of still saving money, whether to be buy more houses or whatever different business that I plan on doing. I know you probably can see the sweat on my shirt. I just came from a run. I showered and everything, but I'm still sweating a little bit. But yeah, other than that, I'm hoping this next journey with me in regarding to like sailing with Noah does end up being beneficial, even if it's not like, I don't want to say lose, even if I am not making as much as I could with MSC, which again, right now I don't know what's going on. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going out a ship with MSC. I am hired with Noah, they just haven't given me any instructions yet. So as far as I'm concerned, I am going on a ship with MSC, and I'm gonna do what I do from there. And then when I get back, I guess I'll go to Noah, you know what I'm saying? And as I said, if I don't like it, then I'll go back to MSC, maybe, you know what I'm saying? It all depends. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. And if you have any questions about anything, whether it be like what exact stocks am I buying, or if I'm buying what exact cryptos am I buying, or why I'm not buying a house, even though I just kind of explained why I'm not buying a house right now. But if you have any questions, just like, my DMs is always open. You can always hit me up on Instagram and TikTok, and or just hit me down in the comments down below. Thank you for sitting here and watching this video. If you have any more questions, hit me up. But I love you guys. Deuces.